Hey friends, how are you doing? Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Crystal. I also go by Jalanis here on the interwebs, and I'm so glad that you are here with me today because you guys are gonna get to know me a little bit better. I did one of those ask me anything questions on Instagram, like one of those sticker things, and I was really nervous because I didn't think that anyone was gonna ask me anything. Except for maybe my 3 friends, but I actually have some questions to answer. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll link it down below. It's mostly just a portfolio. I am trying to do more personal things on there. That's why I was worried that nobody would ask me questions because I'm not really personal on there. Today is my first day of quarantine, or I guess social distancing. All of my jobs got pushed back till April, so I basically have a 2-week vacation, which sounds good in theory, except that I can't even book photo shoots. I can't even work. I literally am just kind of in limbo right now, and it's very, very frustrating because I am a freelancer. I don't know, I'm just gonna try to do content, and I am a reader now. I joined a book club, so I've been reading a lot, and I also want to paint a lot, so I'll be doing a lot of art. I'll be making a lot of content, photos and videos. I'm not really worried about this quarantine thing because, first of all, I don't want to get sick. If I get sick, there goes all my jobs and all my money. And second of all, I won't leave my apartment unless I have to. Normally, I'm such a homebody. I love staying home. I love social distancing myself. I feel like I've been prepping myself for this my whole life. But it is scary and it's weird, man. It's definitely really weird. So I don't know, I just wanted to keep moving forward and keep on pushing, and I wanted to give other people something to do and watch while they are quarantined themselves. Look at the light, it's so pretty. But I thought it would be a lot quieter today because everyone is supposed to be home, but it's super loud today, so I'm sorry about that. Anyways, let's jump into it. I hate long intros, and I'm literally doing that right now. I wrote them down because I film on my phone, so hi. Question number 1 is, what do I use to dye my hair? So I use Arctic Fox Girls Night Out, and I also mix it with their darkest purple shade because it is a little bit more of a blue based. And I do more of a blue-based purple, a periwinkle lavender situation. I have been bleaching my hair for about 3 years. I've been going blonde for about 3 years, so my hair was kind of okay to take it. So that's just something to consider and keep in mind. Tacos or pizza? Pizza all the way. I can eat pizza literally every day for 2 weeks, and I've definitely done that. I'm vegetarian, so it's hard for me to find a good taco, but when I do find a good taco, so good. What is your native background? So I think this person means what my ethnicity is, and I am Filipino and German. I definitely relate more to my Filipino side because I grew up more engulfed in that culture. My dad, who is on my German side, didn't really teach us about our German heritage. Unfortunately, I don't know Tagalog. When my grandparents moved here, they moved here in the 50s, end of the 50s, and they moved to the South. So it was very racist, and it was all about assimilating back then. So they didn't teach their kids Tagalog, and they didn't teach us Tagalog. Very unfortunate. We lost a lot of our culture. But the same thing with my German side. My German last name was spelled differently, and when they moved to America from Germany, they changed it to be more American. So best face moisturizer for sensitive skin. So I don't want to give skincare advice. I'm not an esthetician. I'm not a skincare person. And I don't know if you mean you break out really easily, or if you have allergies, or I don't really know what's going on with your skin, so I don't want to just give you unsolicited advice. My skin is very acne prone. I break out very, very easily. It is so unfortunate for me. Trying new products is such a pain. So what I started doing, and I recommend this for everyone, sensitive skin or not, is to do patch tests. I never used to do patch tests because I'm who has the time? But believe me, you will not break out. So what you do to patch test is when you get a new moisturizer or a new anything, foundation, literally anything, you just do a swipe of it in the same spot every day for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, however long you need to see if you're gonna have a reaction to the product. I do it on my cheek because I break out really badly on my cheek. I'll usually do this side so that way you don't really see it. What's your sign? I'm a Libra. I'm a Libra Aquarius, a Libra rising, a Libra sun, and a moon Aquarius, I guess. I don't really know, but that's what CoStar told me. Who does your inks? I took a photo on Instagram like this, and so you could see my palm and my new sleeve tattoo. And so she was asking about my palms. I get them done by Mark Walker. I have a whole video about my experience here. Check it out. It's not that good, but you know, it gets by. And if she was talking about my arm, I got it done by Nico at Bad Apple Tattoo in Las Vegas. It is going to be a full sleeve onto a chest panel. So this was my first session. We are still working on it. I love both of these artists. Go check them out. I'll link both of their Instagrams in the description so you guys can check them out. How did you get started as an MUA, and would you start your own makeup brand? So I actually want to make a more in-depth video about this because my experience kind of goes all the way back, like over 10 years ago, but I'll give you guys a really short and sweet version so I'm not rambling for 20 minutes. I started learning makeup in 2012. I didn't start doing makeup professionally until 2014, but I took the makeup class in my theater program. So I did that for 3 semesters. I did the intro class and then I did the advanced class twice because I loved it so much. And I ended up working for the makeup and costume teacher. That was my first job ever, was working in the costume shop and being involved in plays. I'm definitely a theater kid, hi. And then from there, I have just been freelancing. I did get a job with an on-demand beauty company in LA. I did that for 2 years, and that was really good experience because I got to work with a lot of different types of skin types and skin tones and ages, and it was great. It was really great practice. I also used to work for Nordstrom's and Haute Look. I did all like their e-commerce and some of like their hero and campaign shots, which was fun. I learned a lot there. And then all while this is happening, I'm still freelancing. I'm still booking test shoots. I'm still doing my thing. And then 2 years ago, 2.5 years ago now, I worked for a viral video company and I did really terrible videos with them. We don't talk about it anymore. It was a fever dream actually. So I just freelance full-time. But yeah, I love it. It's really hard right now with this coronavirus, COVID-19 virus. Being a freelancer is extremely, extremely hard right now. Like I said at the beginning of the video, like all my jobs got pushed. Like I literally had 6 jobs get pushed, you guys, like 6 jobs. Like it's really scary. Okay, second part of this question was, would I start my own makeup brand? And the answer is no. I just feel like the makeup community is so oversaturated with brands, and especially now that celebrities are getting into it. Like Selena Gomez has a makeup line. Like who knows Selena Gomez for makeup? Like literally no one. Like it makes sense for Gaga. I think she got into it a little too late, and it made sense for Kim to do contouring, like, but Selena Gomez, like, okay girl, bye. And I just don't think that I have anything more to contribute to the conversation as far as like beauty brands go. And I don't know, if you're looking for like professional makeup artist brands, like there's such good ones like Pat McGrath, girl, like check it out. Remember when you used to wear lashes every day? Tell me about your routine, LOL. I did used to wear lashes every day for years and years and years because it was so fun, and I kind of started doing it recently but not every day just because I feel like lashes really unlock my full potential. Like look at me now. But the way that I would incorporate it into my routine is you just add it in. It's like if you're not used to putting on lipstick, you just start putting on lipstick. If you're not used to putting eyelashes on every day, just start putting eyelashes on every day. I don't know, maybe try it out sometime, girl. Okay, how is your day going? My day is going pretty good for quarantine day 1. Made some TikTok videos. If you're on TikTok, follow me on there. We have a lot of fun on there. It is just so much fun over there. So check me out on TikTok. I just did my makeup, I drank my coffee, and I read my book. But yeah, what are you watching right now? So I am watching Clone Wars, the series, and it is so good. I don't know why I never watched it. Well, I know why I didn't watch it when it was on Cartoon Network. I just like wasn't a fan of the animation style, but it is so good. Like Clone Wars is so good. We just caught up to season 7, and season 7 is so good. Like I'm literally about to restart Clone Wars. I actually just bought the Ahsoka book because Ahsoka is such a badass and I love her story. I'm just like obsessed. I love Star Wars. I actually just went to Galaxy's Edge and it was amazing. I almost cried because I was so overwhelmed. My foundation always looks dull on me. What can I use to brighten it up? So I actually messaged this person directly to like further talk about what foundation they're using and like what kind of problems they're having. She does have a darker skin tone, so I suggested to make sure she's using like the correct undertone undertone, because a lot of time when you have a darker skin tone and you're not getting your undertone matched correctly, you'll look ashy and dull. I couldn't really help her too much because there's only so much I can do with photos. I did tell her to go get a bunch of other foundation shades and to swatch them all on her cheek and like look at them in the daylight. I think that would help her. Wearing blush really helps. I mean, it's not gonna fix an undertone problem, but like once you get your undertone figured out, blush will really brighten your face. It doesn't have to be a bright blush. It could be something more subtle, and it just helps you look more alive. Someone said, what is your eyeshadow? Oh my God. So this is the photo here. So I don't know the name of the eyeshadow, but it is a Sugar Pill eyeshadow. And I got this years ago, so when Sugar Pill first came out, so it's like one of their OG eyeshadows. I do have it in like a pro palette, so I actually don't know the shade. Can you do a tattoo tour? I've been getting this question a little bit more frequently, and the answer is I want to wait. I just don't feel like I am like heavily tattooed, or I don't feel like I have enough tattoos to talk about. Like my sleeve is not done. My legs are like a work in progress. Like I just feel like my body is not where I want it to be in terms of like tattoos. I feel very lopsided. If you have tattoos, you know what I mean. I just feel very lopsided. Like I would like to have more work done on my legs, and I would like to have my arm finished before I start showing you guys like what's on my body, I guess. What is your favorite anime? So this one's hard. This one's really hard. So my all-time favorite anime of all time is Trigun. I love Trigun. I love Vash the Stampede. But right now I've been really into Kikaguri. It's on Netflix. It is so good. I love it. I recommend it to literally everyone, but that's my favorite anime and favorite anime of the moment. Tell me your favorite animes. I'm always asking people what their favorite animes are because there's so many out there, so tell me your favorite animes. How can I be as rad as you when I grow up? Sick new tat. So I know this person personally, and they are definitely older than me, so I can't really answer your question. Sorry. These last two questions are kind of like really generic, and I don't know if like a bot sent them to me or like someone who doesn't know me very well sent them to me, but it's what would you do if you won the lottery? And the most obvious thing is help my family out, of course. Duh, I would totally make sure that my family is good to go. The next thing I would do for myself, like the very first thing that I would do for myself is get jaw surgery. I have a really terrible overbite actually, and I hate my mouth, and it is something that I fixate on every single day. And I would find an orthodontist and I would schedule surgery and then get braces, and then yeah, that's what I would do. And the last one is, if you could live anywhere, where would it be? I love the Central Coast. I love Monterey. I always said that when I retire, I want to be like an old woman living in Monterey, and I just want to have like a house with like a little art studio. You know how like you go to the Monterey Bay Aquarium and like there's old people there that volunteer and like hand out pamphlets and like answer your questions about penguins? Like that's what I want to do when I'm older. So I don't know, I love like small beach towns. Honestly, sometimes I think I would move back to Ventura, like when I'm done with all this LA makeup artist life. But okay, you guys, well, I guess I answered all of your questions. I hope this wasn't like too cringy. I don't know if like Q&As do really well on YouTube, but I'm just trying to put out as much content as I can. And I know that things are just like really weird right now and scary. So I want you guys to all please stay safe, please stay inside. I guess that's all. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up, I guess. I don't know. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.